Welcome back, guys. Kimchi Cowboy here. Today we're going to be talking about inside the waistband holsters. I own 3, and 2 of them are probably one of the most popular holsters on the market for concealed carry. That being the Tier1Concealed. This is their Axis Elite. And then the next most popular being T.RexArms, their sidecar, the new and improved version. You guys also might know Last Line of Defense. This is their holster. This is the first inside the waistband holster I ever bought. It's for the Glock 19. T.RexArms Glock 19. Tier 1 for the SIG M18. So since this is in my hands now, we'll go ahead and talk about the 3. So once again, this is Last Line of Defense. This is their single clip. It has a high sweat guard. There is no real wing on this, as you guys can see. A wing here, and then on the Tier 1, they have this wing style here. So that's one major downside of the Last Line of Defense, is that there's no real wing system. It's also single clip. The one main thing I had to do is actually add Tier 1's, basically their large wedge, to help push it out to compensate for having no wing. It's an okay holster. For if you're getting into concealed carry, I would say probably this is the easiest one to do because it's one clip, really easy to get on, really easy to take off to use the bathroom. Now the one clip allows for more mobility, swaying back and forth, so if 2 clips for some reason hurts when you bend down to put your shoes on or squat, as you guys see in the video, I squatted just fine. I can bend over to pick up my shoes just fine. This, while driving, you can sway it side to side. So comfortability, that's the only real thing I could say that is the plus about this. Now the huge downside though is when it moves back and forth is when you're actually going for your draw. Sometimes the holster could be a little left, could be a little right, so it's never consistently in the same spot, and that is a huge issue I see, is because that muscle memory, you just want to consistently know where the handgun is going to be, and you're not going to be to the left and getting a bad grip, vice versa to the right, grabbing it too high. So the single clip, while it's good for some things, I see it's a major downfall for others. It's an entry-level holster, I guess you can say. I wouldn't recommend it now that I own the other 2. So just because I have this, I have it. And yeah, moving on, we'll go to the T.RexArms, the sidecar. Now, actually I'm gonna take this out to show you guys. So I have the extended mag, and when it came, this sidecar was all the way up. So that's one of the first things I did, was actually move this sidecar down a little bit. And then also when it ships to you, this wing is on the back side. So just go ahead and take these 2 screws out, move the wing up, and then it's going to give you even a better force when you put your belt on it, because back here the wing isn't really doing much. So go ahead and move it up. Once again, this is like a mild to mid sweat guard, olive green, or ranger green, and black. When you do move the sidecar down, I had to move the belt clips up, but this is a great holster. I really like it. I mean, there's a reason why Lucas sells so many of them, not just because he's probably one of the biggest 2A supporters besides Colin. He has a huge backing behind him, and they actually put out decent quality products. As you guys know, I have a lot of T.RexArms stuff, but this was one of the last things I actually bought. Like, as you guys know, I got the Tier 1, or maybe you don't know, I had the Tier1Concealed for the longest time. I was actually going to get a Tier1Concealed for the Glock. I realized I didn't have the sidecar, and so I went ahead and purchased it. What's also nice is Lucas sends you, when you order a sidecar, it comes just with, so pretend there's no mag here, it comes with another clip extension, so you can just rock your holster with just the pistol itself. You can also get a handcuff attachment, tourniquet attachment, standard magazine capacity mag attachment. So I'm sure people out there are going to make other ones, maybe, who knows, for different items, pepper spray, who knows. But overall, this thing conceals really well. I do not have a wedge at the moment on it because I find that I don't need it. Maybe if I was going to put one on, it'd probably be the small or the extra small Tier1Concealed. like I have on the Tier 1 itself. But sitting down, moving, squatting, lunging, that you guys saw, it's perfectly fine. Driving, perfectly fine. I would say the only real difference between this and the Tier 1 is that the Tier 1 has adjustable wings, so you can do different plates. I have 4 plates on here. Now that the sidecar like can move and perform like so, I mean, this here has the elastic bands. I would say this probably moves a little more with your body than the hinges of the T.RexArms. But honestly, like, comparing the two, they're pretty dang similar. And I would say if you're on the fence about either or, you can't go wrong. I definitely like the Tier 1 a little bit more just because of the wing adjustability. Taking it on, taking it off, they're both the same. This actually, the Tier 1 has the option for extended magazines, unlike T.RexArms, which is just your standard capacity magazine for a Glock. So there you go, that's regular and extended. So that's one thing I like about the Tier 1 is they give you the option to have a extended magazine. So this is, once again, the extended 21 round mag from the SIG, and then if I put the standard 17 round mag, there you go, it's a little more flush. So yeah, the Tier 1, that's another plus, is they give you the option. The mag, once again, comes with a high sweat guard, as well as this is their medium, I think, sweat guard. But yeah, Tier 1, probably my favorite first, with a very close second of the T.RexArms, and then the third place is the Last Line of Defense. If there's a holster out there that you guys really like, I'm definitely in the market for more, because I'll be getting more handguns in the future. So you guys want to either sponsor me, send them out, do whatever, or I'll look into them. I know a lot of people like We the People holsters. Maybe give that. Filster, Enigma, people really like, but I think I would have to have a subcompact to try the Filster Enigma. But once again, this is the Tier1Concealed. Right here is the T.RexArms with the wing attachment, and then this one here is the Last Line of Defense. Another thing I've noticed with the Last Line of Defense is I didn't Loctite the screws, and they back out really easily. I would Loctite all your screws on all your holsters that you have, no matter what they are. So go ahead, Loctite these screws, Loctite these screws, anything that you know might back out over time, just so you never run into those issues. But the Tier 1, first place, like I said before, T.RexArms second, Last Line of Defense third. That concludes the video. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you guys in the next one.